today we have a number of talks on zeolites, which always seems to spark a lot of interest in our club. The next talk from Mobile Research Development Corporation is going to be given by L Schenker, and it's entitled Framework Topology for ZSM-57.
Happy to be here today to talk to you about the framework topology of ZSM-57. Here published for the very first time, I might add, considering the comments we had about that earlier. These are my co-workers, small in number, but carefully chosen. J.B. Higgins and Ernie W. Valiosic. I'm L Schenker. We'll go right to the heart of the matter. What is ZSM-57? And the answer is it's a new mobile zeolite. It was synthesized by Ernie W. Valiosic at Mobile's Princeton Research Laboratory. For those of you who don't know, I will talk a little bit about this terminology. The designation ZSM is Zeolite Zirconi Mobile. This dates from the time we were Zirconi Mobile Oil Corporation. Zirconi, of course, is an even older acronym for the Standard Oil Company of New York. These zeolites were simply numbered in sequence as they were discovered. ZSM-1, ZSM-5 were the well-known ones. ZSM-35 structurally related to ZSM-57, and then finally ZSM-57, and so on. This has been abandoned. It's no longer used. It was discontinued a number of years ago. Mobile materials are now called MCM, mobile crystalline materials, and they start with MCM1. As far as classifying ZSM-57, it would go in with the zeolites of the mordenite group. This is a structural classification. It's a rather old mineralogical classification. Some minerals in this group are mordenite, barierite, epistilbite, patinite. Some synthetic zeolites in this group are ZSM-5, 11, 22, 35. If you don't know what these are the International Zeolite Association framework designators. Some of them are perhaps not obvious, multiple fives. And so if you don't know what these are. As I said, barierite is the zeolite which is most closely related to this material. And this is a zeolite, it's a natural zeolite. It was discovered in 1918 at Kamloops Lake, British Columbia. And for a long, long time, the only data on the zeolite was on the ASTM index card 11249. After this discovery in 1918, they didn't find another sample of barierite until 1969. So this was the only pattern. This is a comparison of the patterns from this index card of ZSM-35, barierite 57. Now, unfortunately, the world is filled with amateur crystallographers, and I think Mr. Staples was perhaps one. He overexposed this film, which is old film data, and he got an intensity of 56 for the first peak. In reality, the intensity should have been about 3 or something of this sort. Now, this is what you see for example, ZSM-35, but at the time ZSM-35 was patented, no one knew this. They were comparing it with this, which was the only data available. And so since you couldn't see this first peak, or either that or it was very weak, they concluded that this was different. On the other hand, when you come to ZSM-57, this first peak is very sweet and very strong. In addition, there's a peak at 13.38 in these materials, which initially appeared to be totally absent in ZSM-57. However, we collected synchrotron data at Brookhaven. This turned out to be incorrect. That peak is there. It's really very, very weak. And as a matter of fact, the initial absence of this peak caused us to conclude that we had an A glide and to misassign the space group symmetry. This compares the cell parameters of barierite of ZSM-35 and of ZSM-57. You see they are very similar, both A, B, and C. And this, again, reflects the similar structures. This is perhaps not a very good slide, but I did want to show you one slide of what the material looks like. These are not quasi-crystals that people have been talking about, even though they do appear to have a pentagonal symmetry. This is actually what's called a 5-link twin. And it's 5 individuals thrown together to make this pentagon. And you can see what crystallographers here call these repinfant angles. And that's a very, that tells you immediately you're dealing with a twin. Say a little bit about the peaks of ZSM-57 as compared to various other things. For example, in ZSM-5 and ZSM-11, what you find is that the set of peaks of ZSM-11 is a subset of the set of peaks of ZSM-5. You look at ZSM-20 and Focusite, I perhaps should say that one of these is an ABAB sequence, which is cubic. The other is ABC-ABC, which is hexagonal. What you find is there are some peaks in common, but each one has peaks which are distinct to that particular zeolite. However, in the case of ZSM-57 and ZSM-35, what you find is that each set of peaks are identical. They all have the same peaks. They both have the same peaks. The only difference is that the intensity differs greatly. And again, this reflects the fact that the cell parameters are the same and that the extinctions in the space group are the same. This compares the powder pattern of ZSM-35, which has the ferrierite topology, and the powder pattern of ZSM-57. Now, at first, it may not be obvious to you that these have the same peaks because the intensities are so different. This is the first peak in ZSM-35, and I think when you realize that Staples reported that with an intensity of 56, which would be up here somewhere, you realize why these workers thought that ZSM-35 and ferrierite were not the same thing. This peak is very strong in ZSM-57. You come to here, you see this peak. That is fairly significant in ZSM-35. It appears to be absent here. However, when you get the synchrotron data, you will discover there is actually a peak there. In summary, the list of peaks for 35 and 57 is the same. This compares the framework topology of ZSM-35 and the new zeolite ZSM-57. I think you'll see they're very similar. Both of them have 10 rings going down this direction, and they have 8 rings, somewhat more difficult to see, running this direction and this direction. The difference is that the ferrierite framework has 5 rings, 6 rings, 8 rings, and 10 rings. If you look where I've drawn the circle, you'll see a 5 ring. When you go to the corresponding position in the ZSM-57 structure, you'll see there's a 4 ring there. As a matter of fact, there are 2 4 rings side by side. So the framework topologies are different. The unit cells are essentially the same size, so all the lines fall in the same place. The different arrangement of atoms causes the intensities to change a lot. Now, crystallography is an exact science. That's not sure I could say that about everything. I come from a geophysics background, so maybe catalysis or synthesis are some of those things that aren't so exact. But we can compute a powder pattern of a model, of this model, and we can compare it with our experimental model. And if the two match, we'll say that we've solved the framework topology of the zeolite. At the top, you see an experimental pattern of ZSM-57. The bottom is a computed pattern. And the agreement is really very, very good. But for example, we can see that the tiny little weak peak here that misled us initially, that doesn't show up on this conventional data, but does appear on the synchrotron data, which I will not show today. However, this paper will soon be published in zeolites, and that data will be included there. Engineers, not an engineer has dimensions about 5.1 by 5.8. This is slightly larger than the 10 ring in ZSM-5 and considerably larger than the 10 ring barrier ring. The other ring, the 8 ring, which runs perpendicular to this zeolite has an intersecting 8 and 10 rings. This 8 ring has almost exactly the same dimensions as does barrier or ZSM-35. This is a 15-minute talk, so I hope I haven't run over. If there are any questions, I'll be glad to try to answer them.
Well, I haven't answered the question yet. I'm a chemist, so I'll ask you a question you may not be able to answer. How do you compare the strength of the internal acid sites of this zeolite to, say, ZSM-5?
That, I really am not qualified to answer that. As a crystallographer, that's a little bit too far.
Yes, volunteers?
What's the, are the pores of density be blocked by integrals or pushing?
There is, the answer to that is no. The physical and chemical properties of this structure that we have observed are very consistent with this model, and entirely consistent with this model. As a matter of fact, based on sorption study, it already concluded it was a 10-ring zeolite, and this matched that data perfectly. The sorption, the ring that tends to, it's actually constricted where the 10 ring is, and it expands on both sides of the 10 ring so that the sorptive capacity exceeds that of ZSM-35 by a fair amount.
Are you going to show us your model?
I brought that. I thought it'll be available if anyone wants to take a look at it. Some people have more difficulty than others seeing what a structure is from a planar drawing. I hope you can see this. These are the chains of 5 rings which are running along this direction. They essentially hook together 6 rings and 10 rings. This is the 10 ring channel. You turn this perpendicular, you'll see the 8 ring channel. The two intersect. It's a 2-dimensional zeolite, as is barrier. Yes, sir?
Would you provide some samples?
You can write Noel about that. I'll give you my boss's address.
Okay, on that note, thank you very much, John. We have time to break until 3:30. I remind you that there are posters in the lunchroom.
What you've done with your work, you know, by you have, when you can move up to Shenandoah and change life, and it was just wonderful to watch you moving it. I remember talking with you, and it was